Fresh political tensions have surfaced in West Bengal following a series of protests and confrontations targeting TMC leaders across multiple districts, marking a period of heightened unrest in the state's post-election political landscape. Notably, the latest incident unfolded in Kamarhati area where senior TMC MLA Madan Mitra was allegedly targeted by a group of local residents during a visit. In order to assess growing unrest in the locality, and according to the reports, the situation escalated soon after the MLA reached the area in response to the complaints of rising tension and agitation among residents. Eyewitness accounts suggest that a group of protesters gathered and confronted his convoy, during which eggs were allegedly hurled at the vehicle associated with him, and the sudden escalation forced the convoy to leave the area abruptly. While Madan Mitra later clarified that he was not inside the vehicle at the time of the incident, the situation created panic in the locality. There were also allegations that his driver was assaulted during the chaos, further intensifying the seriousness of the confrontation. The MLA strongly accused political rivals, claiming that BJP-backed miscreants had orchestrated a planned attack to destabilize the situation in the entire area. However, local residents offered a contrasting version of events, stating that the protest was not politically orchestrated, but rather a spontaneous expression of long-standing grievances. They alleged that dissatisfaction had been building over issues related to local governance, including accusations of illegal cut money collection and corruption involving local political representatives. The protest reportedly began near the residence of a councillor in Ward number 14, where a large number of auto rickshaw and e-rickshaw drivers gathered to voice their grievances. The demonstrators demanded accountability from local leaders and the return of money that they alleged had been illegally collected over the years under the guise of administrative facilitation. The protest soon escalated into a larger confrontation, eventually spilling over into the incident involving the MLA's convoy. And this episode is not an isolated occurrence, as in recent weeks, several similar protesters have been reported across West Bengal, particularly targeting TMC leaders following the party's electoral setback. In one of the earlier incidents, TMC National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee faced protest during a visit to Sonarpur, where he had gone to meet the family of a deceased party worker. Reports also indicated that protesters raised slogans against him and allegedly threw egg and stones, forcing security personnel to intervene and escort him away from the area. The pattern of public anger has not been limited to street protests alone. Demonstrations have also been reported during court appearances and public movements of several TMC-linked leaders. In multiple instances, groups of protesters gathered outside court complexes and administrative buildings, carrying eggs, shouting slogans, and demanding action against alleged corruption and extortion networks operating at the local level. Similar scenes were also reported during the public appearances of leaders such as Jaiprakash Majumdar and former Minister Swaroop Biswas, where demonstrators expressed anger over alleged irregularities and demanded accountability. And all these repeated incidents have contributed to a growing perception of political tension and public dissatisfaction in several pockets of the state. And against this backdrop, the latest incident involving Madan Mitra has further intensified the political temperature in West Bengal. While the ruling party has dismissed such incident as politically motivated attempts to create unrest and destabilize governance, opposition voices and sections of local residents continue to highlight issues related to corruption, governance failures and unmet civic demands. And adding to the political turbulence, the TMC is also facing a parallel administrative and legal crackdown involving multiple civic representatives. In a significant development, TMC councillor Bappa Aditya Das Gupta of the Kolkata Municipal Corporation was arrested late last night on charges of extortion. According to the police, he was initially summoned to the police station for questioning on Saturday evening, after which he was formally taken into custody following sustained interrogation. He represents Ward number 101 of the Kolkata Municipal Corporation and has been associated with local governance structures for several years. Reports also suggest that his arrest is linked to the allegations of extortion and illegal collection of money from residents and local businesses. And this development has added further pressure on the party's municipal leadership in Kolkata. And in another related development, Trinamool Youth President Saurav Ghosh was also arrested earlier on the same day, as officials have indicated that investigations are ongoing into the allegations of intimidation and violence in connection with post-election incidents, and the back-to-back arrests have intensified scrutiny on the party's youth and grassroots organizational network. Reports further indicate that Bappaditya Das Gupta is the 6th TMC representative from the Kolkata Municipal Corporation to be arrested in the recent times. Earlier arrests include representatives from multiple wards such as Vishwajit Mandal, Ward number 114, Arijit Das Thakur, Ward number 106, Sachin Singh, Ward number 36, Mahesh Kumar Sharma, Ward number 2 and Sudip, Ward number 123. And this series of arrests has raised serious concerns about alleged corruption and irregularities within municipal structures. Meanwhile, another dimension of political unrest has emerged through multiple videos circulating from different parts of Bengal, showing TMC leaders publicly urging residents to return so-called cut money. The term refers to alleged commissions or illegal payments that is collected by the political workers in exchange for facilitating access to the government schemes, services or administrative approvals. Well, all these videos widely shared in recent days suggest attempts by local leaders to manage public anger and distance themselves from accusations of corruption. Taken together, all these developments paint a picture of a party under considerable pressure, facing simultaneous challenges on multiple fronts: public protest, allegations of corruption, internal dissent and legal action against key local representatives. And as the incidents of confrontation and arrest continue to emerge, West Bengal's political climate appears increasingly volatile, reflecting deepening tensions between governance structures and public expectations in the post-election period. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.